Back from our break, we need to continue on our wall art builds. And so next we're going to work on the Starry Night. It has 2,316 pieces. Let's build the Starry Night. I just saw this. Not only do we get a minifigure, but we get the minifigure painting the portrait that we're building. That's awesome. We have almost kind of sort of 9 bags, but there are multiple, which is why I have them clipped here. 5 and 6 have the most additional number. I think 5 has like 5 bags. So however many bags in total, I don't know, but we have 9 numbers at least. Then we have these 2 pieces. We don't have any stickers that I see, and we have 1 book, 231 pages with 356 steps. Time to dig in. Up first, we have our little mini version of Mr. Van Gogh painting the Starry Night. All right, we're gonna need to have a break. We're gonna have some peaches and cream Olipop, and we're just gonna use one of my regular Yeti coolers. But back to the book. So I'm working on bag 5, and whoa, this is very interesting. It is just one row, just continuously building up. And it's a lot of pieces that look very similar. So this could take me a while. I don't know why I'm doing this at nighttime, knowing I can't even see that well, and then they're all dark colors. So I may have to stop and continue on tomorrow. We'll see. That wasn't too bad. And it's very beautiful. All right, still on bag 5. I'm still continuing on. Okay, I wasn't gonna come back after I finished these last little pieces, but I have to say, these pieces that they want you to put on were so frustrating. The top line was okay, and then halfway up was okay, but trying to do the ones down here and across was so hard because you have no leverage to hold onto in order to push them to make them secure. So I don't know why we didn't do that earlier on. Maybe you couldn't, but it definitely was a struggle. And we need a better way to do that because I kept losing pieces while I was working on it, especially this one right here. It kept falling off. So maybe if that one could have been built after you did that and then put it on, that's a suggestion. But I do like, now that I'm finished with bag 5, it has this little pile here, and I think that that's Lego trying to tell us not to panic because you're gonna have all these leftover pieces, which usually you wouldn't. If I had these, I would assume I did something wrong and start going to figure out where, but at least the book is telling me, I think, I should expect to have those mini pieces. So that was a nice welcome, and I wanted to share that. But again, I'll be back tomorrow to work on bags 6 through the rest of it. Okay, we are officially done with the Starry Night build. So here it is. It's a lot of detail, and it's kind of heavy. I want my wall art to stay on the wall, but I'm a little concerned about this one, so I'm not so sure. I do love how it have this extra minifigure here, which you can easily take off so that it doesn't have that portion to it when you're gonna mount it on the wall, and then this can just go somewhere else. But it's really cool. And just so much detail in this paint, in this portrait. So yes, I did struggle a little bit, mainly my own issues, right? So one, all the blue, don't recommend that nighttime unless you have good lighting and good eyeballs. I had neither. So that was a struggle doing it at nighttime. And as I mentioned, when you try to put on these background borders, you do it after they have you attach a lot of this bottom part. So when you're trying to push it from behind and in the front in order to secure it, it's hard because you have nothing to hold on to push. So I don't know if there's an option to add it at a different point in the build or not, but I guess that's the only thing that I really struggled with, but I definitely highly recommend. And I have 2 more wall art. I have the sunflowers and I have the Milky Way. So once I do those 2, then we're gonna try to figure out spacing and get it on the wall that I plan on hanging all of them, hopefully. But there could be ones like this one and maybe the Wicked one. I've never showed that one because I had done that before I started this channel. So at some point I'll show you guys that one. But those 2 maybe won't be able to go on the wall, but we'll see. So anyway, happy Legoing, everyone. Highly recommend. Just make sure you have good lighting. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.